What's up, you guys? It's your boy Ben Mahari here, representing Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. Happy holidays to y'all. Hope y'all had a great Christmas. Much love to the entire LDBC and the entire basketball community. Tonight we'll have my show of basketball conversations. We're going to go through all of the news, all the games we saw during Christmas, and everything else that we've seen so far in the first week of the NBA season. So stay tuned to that, though, guys. And I will post a video of a poll for you guys to decide which video you want me to do for Monday morning at 9 p.m. Central Time for basketball conversations. All right. So I want to salute to the OG Jigga TV for putting out this video, man, and he's absolutely 100% on point. And we're talking about this thought right here, Miss Larsa Pippen. Listen, man, we everybody need to stay away from this woman. I'm serious. This woman is very, very destructive. And let me be honest here with something. I don't like making these kind of videos. I don't. You know what I mean? I'm a person that promotes positivity, that tries to promote the good stuff of basketball, and the good people that do whatever they can to promote the game and all that. But when it comes to stuff outside of basketball, I give them their just due when they do stuff, good stuff in the community, and try to be a positive role model. But that doesn't mean that I cannot call out a lot of the BS that goes on in the sport. All right, and stuff outside of the sport. You understand what I'm saying? This woman right here, man, she is the biggest star in the NBA. This woman is a total hoe, and I don't like using that word loosely, but it applies here. All right, this woman is a total hoe. You guys know all the stories about what she does, to a lot of the guys in the NBA. Okay, she runs around here acting like a thought, tries to pimp around with these young guys in the NBA, trying to get the nice little quick thing or whatever. You know what I mean? And people around social media, they all so thirsty. They follow all that stuff, and they basically fall into that same cycle over and over and over again. Without realizing the fact that she's basically is hurting the people in her family. All right, and I'm gonna save my stuff about Scottie Pippen in a minute here. But here's the point, okay? This woman is a total thought. There's no other way to describe this. All right. This woman promotes destruction of everything that she touches. All right. We've already heard the stories about what she did to Michael Beasley, Tristan Thompson, you know what I'm saying? All the names left and right. Okay. But it doesn't top what she did. Uh, I think what happened today. Okay. And actually, it might have been a couple of days ago. I just need to check to be sure. Okay. Check something real quick. Just got to make sure we get this right. So, apparently, yesterday, Mr. LeBron James, Bronny James Jr., okay, basically was on Larsa Pippen's Instagram and checked out her DMs, right? And he basically liked one of the pictures that she posted on Instagram, and this got people going crazy. All right, now let me just say this, okay? I'm not gonna go in on the kid because the kid is only 17, 16, 17, or 18 years old. I'm not gonna go in on the kid because the kid don't know better. All right. How many times have we seen people in our society make these kind of mistakes a lot? Kind of mistakes. All right. We've seen that time and time and time again. All right. But it's our due diligence as grown folks to teach our youth right and wrong. What are the situations you got to avoid and stay away from? All right. What Larsa is doing is just the worst kind of parenting I've ever seen. All right. And it's so bad that even her own son, Scotty Jr., is even disgusted at the things that her mom is doing. All right. How do you think this is going to create for the rest of the family? All right. Specifically towards your kids, right? This makes it even worse. And the sad part is she has three kids with Scottie Pippen. Three, right? Pippen has been going through financial difficulties at the expense of this woman. All right. Do you think all those implants and all those other things around her body were basically natural? No. Pippen bought all that stuff. All right. To try to make her into the so-called model woman that she wants to be. All right. When you look at her, bro, she's just fake. She's totally fake. All right. And the fact that a lot of the players in the NBA, tap around that is very disgusting in detail. All right. The thing that I'm really disgusted with this is that Pippen has not even put his foot down to basically stop the madness, bro. All right. I'm not gonna go into the stuff as a player. Okay. This is strictly off the court stuff. And Pippen, my man, right now is making himself look real bad because he ain't put his foot down to stop the madness. All right. This is a situation where if I were me, I would divorce her quick, fast, and in a hurry. You're not getting a dime from me. All right. The only thing that's gonna matter is about the kids. All right. But at the end of the day, this woman is destructive. She does everything in spite of Pippen. All right. She basically causes more, destruction. She causes, controversy. She causes a lot of different negativity around the people that she's supposed to love. Right. Now think about this for a moment. Imagine if you're one of Pippen's sons, right? You're playing in a game, right? You're playing in a hostile environment. Young kids these days, they look around social media like it's the newspaper, and they see those DMs. They see all that stuff that Larsa posts on Instagram, on Twitter. You know what I mean? That's ammunition to use to get inside the kid's head. Now imagine on the basketball court. Lord have mercy. If when the opposition uses that as a weapon to get inside the kid's head, legitimately it's going to start a fight and it lead into an all-out brawl over some BS of that. All right, Larsa is a trick. She's a total trick, and a lot of you guys need to stay away from that because all you're doing is feeding into the same cycle of this despair and this reckless behavior that she prefers to live by, right? And I'm very disappointed that Scottie Pippen has not even put his foot down to stop this. He's the only person that could basically stop the madness and basically say you're not doing this anymore. And if you keep doing this, I'm gonna divorce you for good, and you're never gonna get a cent from me forever. But unfortunately, man, that's not the case. Pippen allows that to transpire. So it's basically blame both goes around. You know what I mean? And the people that are hurt in all this are the children. All right. And people around social media who watch this stuff and see this kind of stuff, they're gonna get the wrong perception about what beauty is from a woman. All right. They fall into that same cycle over and over again. This is one of the reasons why I don't even look at Instagram as much, even when it comes to some of the people that I personally know, because what Instagram does, it creates a false perception of what they're living in life when they actually are not living in that kind of reality. You know what I mean? I don't post a lot of stuff on Instagram that much anymore. I don't, because at the end of the day, I don't need that many. I don't need followers. I don't need anything. Just me and myself. You know what I mean? But the, here's the point. Y'all need to stay away from women like this. Y'all need to stay away from that. Y'all need to stay away from social media entirely. You know what I mean? Especially for our youth, because our youth is suffering from the effects of all the negativity that social media causes. You know what I mean? That's why you see a lot of stories about young teens taking away their own life at a young age because of something some idiot on social media said that really deeply hurt them. I've even seen posts where somebody basically say go kill yourself and all that, and it's like why would somebody would post something like that? And it's because they're feeling the same pain and anger, and it's easier to take it out on them on a computer and a keyboard because you're not confronting that face to face. You know what I mean? Like I've always said to people outside of this YouTube thing, it's easier to say all that tough guy stuff on the internet. It's another thing to confront that face to face and handle the smoke that comes with it. You know what I mean? This is what is going on right now. Larsa is a disgrace you know, to the human race. All right, this woman runs around here, tries to portray to somebody that she's not, and she she basically causes nothing more than destruction and despair towards her family and the people around her. This is why I'm letting y'all know on this. Stay away from these kind of women because all they do is create more problems that you don't want. All right. That's my 2 cents on the whole thing, bro. And I appreciate Ticket TV for putting this out there, bro, because this is the kind of stuff that needs to be put out there to let people know that you got to stay away from these kind of people. Because if you don't do that, if you allow these kind of leeches to run through your happiness, you're gonna end up being sad and despair, which is their main intention of what they want to do to you from the very beginning. All right, and I'm glad I'm seeing all this out there because now it's allowed me to understand who I stay away from and who are the people that I can trust with. It's always okay to have a small group of friends, a small group of people that you can trust, that you can just let people just air out your problems and all that stuff. You know what I mean? And I might make a separate video about that because I want to get that a little bit more in depth about what I do outside of this whole YouTube thing. But the point is this: this woman is a despicable human being. Stay away from her. You know what I mean? And she needs to do a better job of being a parent, man. We got a lot of trashy parents out there in the society that think about themselves without realizing that the people that they're hurting the most are the children themselves because they're so caught up in their own BS and their own drama in their own lives that they have this blindness about the responsibilities they need to do as parents. So that's just my 2 cents. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And with that, I'm out. Peace.